How you doing, people? Robert here, AKA Robess, Anti-Corruption Scotland. I want to cover something relating to independent Scotland and the referendum. Well, let me be clear, people, right? As long as you have these jokers in the Scottish Parliament, you're never going to achieve that. Look at the amount of years that this has been attempted. They're going to get independence here, they're going to get independence there. It's still not happened. Do you ever ask the question why it's never happening, people? The reason being is because all the politicians in that entity known as Scottish Government Parliament are Crown agents, right? They're part of the legal system, legal society. And as you've been told time and time again, the Scottish Government, the Scottish Parliament, the same as English, Welsh and Irish, are all corporations. The United Kingdom is the head corporation, and the rest are trees, branches on a tree under that. So the control goes to the United Kingdom Corporation, the CEO, Rishi Sunak. Okay, there's no ifs or buts about this, people. People have to realise, right? Now, look what these idiots are doing in the Parliament to the people just now. We've not got an independent Scotland. And if we did get an independent Scotland, they want to take you back into the entity known as Europe, which is a bad thing. And the reason being is because they are part of this new world order government agenda, right? As I've explained on a video not too long ago, right? The only way that people in Scotland, the lands of Scotland, is going to get control of Scotland is take it back. You have to remove the control mechanism, and that's the politicians in the Scottish Parliament, Labour, Greens, SNP, Tories, Lib Dems, right? They work for the system, they're corporations, and they're feeding the monster by imposing all these things on the people. Look at the state of the economy in Scotland, the millions or billions in debt that we are. The point of the matter is, these debts, these national debts for England, Ireland, Wales and Scotland is nothing to do with the people, it's the corporations. And if the people were to get control of the lands of Scotland, England, Ireland, Wales back with sovereign governments, and that's the only way forward is a sovereign government, a people's government that protects the people, protects the lands of Scotland, England, Ireland and Wales, independent jurisdictions but still work hand in hand, right? This independent blaming England, right? England's just a name, people, right? You can't blame the people for what's happening in England, how it's affecting Scotland, because it's not the people that's causing the problem. They've got problems down there as well, the same as Ireland and Wales. So that's a nonsense that's been spouted out. As far as the Yes movement and under one banner, all under one banner is concerned, it's a joke, right? Because they're going to achieve nothing, right? Doesn't matter how many of them march, how many percent they've got. The United Kingdom Corporation has control, right? That's it. If you want the lands of Scotland back, you have to take it back. The people have to stand up, be counted, unite, remove the politicians. That's the only way forward. There's no ifs or buts about it, people. That's the logic. And it's the only logic. Again, you're not going to get an independent Scotland the way these are gone. And that's a fact, right? Men and women represent corporations, England, Ireland, Wales and Scotland, right? The United Kingdom Corporation. And this is where people are not getting an understanding of what's going on because they've been indoctrinated to believe liars. Do you think that the people in that Mickey Mouse entity known as Scottish Parliament, Scottish Government, England, Wales and Ireland work for the people? Well, you can see fine well that they don't work for the people, the way they're crucifying the people, homelessness, food banks, deprivation and poverty, no services, can't get hospital services, can't get dental appointments, can't get doctor's services. This is all a joke, people. You are sitting, take your eye off the ball, and you need to change your way of thinking, your mentality of thinking, because there's only one way forward as a sovereign government. There's no other way forward. We have to bring, as a people, collective group of people, right through the lands of Scotland, come together and bring this legal system down, legal society down. Legal, lawful, two jurisdictions running parallel with each other, and it can't be allowed to go on the way it's going on, right? You'll never get an independent Scotland with the politicians in the Scottish Parliament, right? They're all part of the problem. Get rid of the problem. It's like when you go, you've got a headache, what do? You go to the shop, buy a packet of paracetamol or Cocodamol and get rid of the headache. So get rid of the headache by removing the scumbags in the Parliament. That's the only way forward, people. If you think things are bad just now, they're going to get worse, right? Go back into the EU. God help us, right? That's a fallacy. These are unelected bureaucrats that have no power or authority. Not one man or woman in this legal system, legal society, will come forward and make a claim over the man or woman, make a claim over the lands of Scotland, England, Ireland, or Wales, or make a claim over anything else. because they cannot. The only way we can do this is make a superior claim, people. The people of the lands of Scotland, England, Ireland and Wales make a superior claim to all the lands, right? Sovereign government, people government, and we're jamming, right? We can get the services back, we can end the homeless and sort out the food and everything else, right? We can get the services back because we own them, right? The people own them, the people pay for it. The government are bankrupt people, the government have no money, right? They're bringing out all these magic figures, they're going to put 2.5 billion weapons to Ukraine and 29 billion to a summit, create jobs, right? How can they not create jobs now? Why do you go to invest all this money into corporations? Because corporations are trying to control the people and we can't have that. The WEF, the WHO and any other organisation worldwide has no power over the people, and they're getting away with what they're doing is because the people don't understand what's going on. They've been indoctrinated with bullshitters and liars. And I'll verify that in a charge of perjury, and I'll challenge any politician, man or woman, acting in capacity as politician, representing an entity known as government, to come forward and challenge me in the state. Anybody, Sturgeon, Useless, Sunak, Stammer, anybody, bring it on. And I'll show you how to deal with these people, and I will prove the point that they don't have the power or the authority to claim over the people. It's the illusion of democracy. We have no democracy, and that's been proven with what's happened in the last 4 years. And if people can't see what's happening, what's still going on, we've got a problem, right? What they're doing, they're using the media to put out false information, distract the people. Everything that's happening is a distraction, people, right? It's a manipulation to keep your mind occupied on different things, right? We have to take back control. The people, only the people can make change. Politicians, governments can't make change. Only for their benefit, to get their agendas or whatever their hidden agendas is put in place to screw the people. The people are getting screwed right, left and centre. Are you accepting that, people? When are you going to draw the line and say enough is enough? When are you going to stand up and be counted and stop the nonsense and the blabbering on about an independent Scotland? Scotland is independent. All we have to do is take it back. That's the only way forward. Take Scotland back, right? Get rid of all these nuclear subs and all the rest of the rubbish that they're putting in Scotland, right? The waste. Plus the fact they're meddling in the entity known as United Kingdom and America are bombing another entity called Yemen, killing men and women, destroying lands. This is what this is all about. War makes money for corporations. Sunak and everybody else will have their wee fingers in the pie making money, causing misery and death to sons and daughters, people all over the lands, all over the world. This is what this is about. This isn't about people's a threat. They're picking fights with people. And if they start on Russia, we're on it a hiding to nothing, right? So don't be deceived. They've got nuclear weapons firing up and down these roads through the United Kingdom, including Scotland. And we can't have that, people. They're driving that through areas where populations is. If that goes wrong, what do you think's going to happen? Not just in that one specific area, but all over the lands of Scotland. A time bomb is ticking, and if it goes off, the people are going to lose their lives, and that's a fact. Is that what you want? Right? I don't want to go anywhere. I want to be with my family. I want my life to be better. I want everybody else's life to be better. The only way we can make lives better is get rid of the control mechanisms in Wales, Ireland, Scotland and England, and that's these politicians. Get rid of the House of Lords. Get rid of Westminster. We don't need all these fancy balls, these people who run the lands and give the people the services. They're all money laundering. They're stealing the equity off the people and use their foot in the bill every time they do something, right? We can't have it anymore. Please, people, wake up. Listen to what you're being told. Honest to God, you have to change your way of thinking. Okay, people? It's wrong the way you're thinking. You're living in a fantasy world right now. Seriously. You're in a dream world. What's happening just now is no anything compared to what's going to happen shortly, right? And that's what you have to understand, the people. That's what you have to pay attention and start thinking, right? It's going to get worse, people. This isn't going to get better. You've been tricked, lied and deceived, including with the media, with the false misinformation that's been put out there, with all these services and all these things that's supposed to be happening that's not happening. All right, people? Please share this information far and wide. Pay attention, listen to what I've just told you, right? I know this video will not go down too well with people, but that's just the way life is. Take care, people. Again, share this far and wide and get that information in there. Take care, be safe, speak soon.